Okay, so today's stretching video at lunchtime is going to be all about static stretching. Now, static stretching can sometimes get a bit of a bad rap. People say you shouldn't do it, and there are reasons and science behind that, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it all the time. So what we're going to do today is go through a full body sequence focusing on static stretches. So it's going to be roughly 20 to 30 seconds in each stretch. Just get ready to feel nice and loose, and you'll feel pretty good after this one. Okay, so let's get my clock on so we can make sure we're being honest with our stretches. We're just going to start dead simple, the good old-fashioned quad stretch. So focus on good posture, gauging the core, and we're going to aim to feel it on the front thigh, and then we'll switch over and do the other side. Okay, and switch over. Good one to work on the balance this as well at the same time. So really focus on gauging and squeezing the glutes. Don't let this back overarch. Need to hold on to something, not a problem at all. Okay, now pop ourselves down on the floor, 90-90 position, and just lean into that stretch and just take some deep breaths. So you should feel that on the front leg side, in the hip. Some of you will be able to get all the way down here, but just stretch into it as best you can. Okay, and then spin to your other side. Just lean into it. Nice belly breaths. Don't let the shoulders tense up like this, just relax. Breathe in. Okay, so now come into a seated position, but we're going to have the legs wide, and then we're just going to reach forward towards our feet. If you can grab your toes, or if you need to, you can just support yourself with your hands. But what's important is you're just taking the feet out wide and just stretching in a little bit. Again, nice deep breaths. This little sequence we've got is as much about you breathing and relaxing by breathing deep into your belly and just letting all the tension go from your shoulders. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do another glute stretch while we're seated. You're going to bring your foot over, grab it with the arm and hug it into your opposite shoulder. Again, focus on breathing, so just relax. Nice deep breath in, hold for a second or two, and then breathe out. You'll feel your belly pushing against your leg. And then switch sides. The more you hug that knee across the shoulder, the more you're going to feel it. Okay, now we're going to do a seated narrow stance stretch. So feet together, pull your toes back towards you, and again, just reach forward. Grab where you can on your legs and just pull yourself into the stretch a little bit. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, that's absolutely fine, just whatever's comfortable for you. But just keep focusing on that breathing. You might find as you breathe out, you can just stretch that a little bit further. Okay, now pop yourself on your back. What you're going to do is you're going to drop the legs to the right, and then reach overhead with your left. So you might need a little bit more space. So drop the legs to the right and just stretch out at 45 degrees away from you, stretching out that shoulder. And just relax there. Take some nice deep breaths. Okay, and then swap sides. So rock the knees over to the other side and reach out at 45 degrees. This one's always really illuminating differences between left and right. Feel the belly rise with each breath. Okay. Next on to a doorway pec stretch. So you're just going to want a doorway to rest on. Arm at 90 degrees away from you. And just rotate into the stretch. So you're feeling it across here. So core engaged, but still trying to breathe deep into your belly. Feeling the diaphragm dropping, not tensing up here into the shoulders. Okay, and then switch. A few more seconds here. And relax, shake those arms out. Okay, what we're going to do now is something to hold on to. So we're going to drop back into a lat stretch. We're going to move the hips. So if you're stretching the right arm, you want to move the hips to the left. And you're going to feel it all the way down the side of your body, and that big back muscle, your lat, on the side. Nice deep breaths. And switch sides. So grab something, rock back into it, feel the stretch here, and then just move the hips away from the side you're stretching. Okay, and then to finish off this sequence, we're going to go for a nice neck stretch. So just popping the head to the side, applying a little bit of downwards pressure, not too much, should just feel a light stretch here. It's super simple this, but hopefully you'll feel better. If we're just following this 9-10 minutes of basic stretching, just focusing on your breathing, that's one of the important things about this. You should hopefully feel your stress levels have just sort of dropped away a little bit. And then switch sides. You know, you don't always have to do, 9, 10 stretches in a row. You can just pick 1 or 2 of these and just take 2 or 3 minutes out of your day just to focus on stretching out, breathing a little bit, focusing on you and forgetting about everything else. Okay, and then just slowly, just shake everything out and just check in with your body and see how you feel. Feeling pretty good. All set for a workout later on today, eh? Enjoy lunch, have a great afternoon, and I'll see you.